Have you ever wished for more energy, confidence, and firmness that lasts for hours? Naturally, imagine applying something simple, safe, and time-tested that not only supports your vitality, but also strengthens your performance. Today, I want to share with you one of the most overlooked yet powerful tools for men's health, an oil that when used correctly before self-stimulation or intimacy can change the way you feel and perform. Your intimate health is not just about pleasure. It's a reflection of your circulation, hormones, energy, and overall well-being. Weakness, short performance, or fatigue are signals from your body asking for care. By paying attention now, you protect not only your confidence, but also your long-term health. And the beautiful part, nature has already provided us with solutions that are safe, effective, and deeply nourishing. When we talk about firmness and performance, the first step is to acknowledge the problem clearly, because if we do not name it, we cannot change it. Many men quietly experience difficulty maintaining firmness, sometimes only occasionally, other times more frequently, and it can feel confusing or even discouraging. The reality is that you are not alone. Millions of men worldwide face the same challenge, but very few speak about it openly. Instead, they carry the weight of self-doubt, often believing something is wrong with them, when in truth their bodies are simply signaling that an adjustment is needed. The problem is not always about age. Even younger men are noticing these issues due to stress, poor diet, excessive screen time, lack of movement, and reduced sleep quality. Modern lifestyle habits have silently contributed to weakening circulation, hormonal imbalance, and fatigue, and all of these directly affect firmness. When firmness becomes inconsistent, it's not just about one physical function, it's about what it represents. It is the body's way of showing how well your blood vessels are working, how balanced your hormones are, and how much energy reserve you truly have. Think about it. Your body relies on healthy circulation to deliver oxygen and nutrients everywhere. If circulation is sluggish, if stress hormones are too high, or if your energy is constantly drained, then the ability to maintain firmness becomes compromised. This is not a random event. It is your body's language, asking for care and attention. Another part of this problem is that many men ignore the early signs, brushing them off as temporary or assuming they will resolve on their own. A few missed moments might not feel like a big deal, but when it repeats, it starts to affect confidence. You may begin to anticipate failure before it happens, which creates performance anxiety. And that cycle makes the problem worse. It is a powerful example of how the body and the mind are connected. The moment your self-belief weakens, your body responds with even more hesitation. And what began as a small physical issue can quickly snowball into a much larger emotional burden. Ignoring this problem also has long-term consequences. A lack of firmness is often a sign of blood vessels that are not functioning optimally. These same blood vessels feed your heart, your brain, and every other organ in your body. So if you see a decline in intimate health, it is a reminder to check on your overall health too. Left unattended, what starts as an occasional issue in intimacy could later manifest as high blood pressure, insulin resistance, or cardiovascular problems. That is why identifying the problem early is not just about confidence, it is about prevention. There is also a tendency to seek quick fixes. Many men turn to synthetic aids that promise immediate results, but these often only mask the problem instead of addressing the deeper cause. While they may work for a moment, they don't heal circulation, they don't improve hormonal balance, and they don't build long-term vitality. In fact, relying on shortcuts can sometimes weaken the body's natural ability to respond on its own. This is why it is so important to stop and ask, why is this happening to me? What is my body really trying to say? Once you are able to identify and accept the problem, the path forward becomes clear. It shifts from feeling helpless to feeling empowered. You begin to understand that your firmness is not just a matter of chance or luck, but something you can influence by the way you live, the way you eat, how you manage stress, and even how you care for your body before intimate moments. Recognizing the problem is not about labeling yourself with weakness. It is about honoring your body's signals and taking action. That simple act of awareness is the very first step toward transformation. When firmness becomes inconsistent, the effects extend far beyond the physical act itself. It begins to shape the way you think, the way you interact with others, and the way you carry yourself in daily life. At first, it might feel like just an isolated incident, an off day, something you can push aside. But over time, when these moments repeat, they begin to leave an emotional imprint. A man who once felt confident in his body may start to second-guess himself, even outside of intimate situations. He may avoid closeness out of fear of disappointment, or he may withdraw emotionally to protect himself from embarrassment. This quiet erosion of confidence is often more damaging than the physical problem itself. The truth is, your intimate health is not separate from the rest of your life. It is deeply connected to your energy, your focus, and your sense of masculinity. When firmness is unreliable, stress begins to grow. That stress then creates a cycle. Stress hormones interfere with blood flow and testosterone, making the problem worse, and the frustration from that only fuels more anxiety. Suddenly, something that began as a simple physical sign has become a chain reaction that touches your sleep, your work performance, your mood, and your relationships. In daily life, this can show up in subtle but powerful ways. You may feel less motivated to socialize, less enthusiastic about exercise, or less confident when speaking up at work. You might find yourself avoiding opportunities because deep inside you're carrying self. Over time, this lack of drive and energy can become normalized, but it's really your body's way of telling you that something vital is being overlooked. The impact is not just personal, it ripples outward. Partners may notice the distance, relationships may feel strained, and communication can break down. Instead of intimacy being a place of connection and joy, it becomes a source of tension or worry. On a deeper level, ignoring the signals your body is sending can affect long-term health. Difficulty maintaining firmness is often an early warning sign of poor vascular health. The same arteries that deliver blood during intimacy are the ones that supply your heart and brain. If they are narrowing, stiffening, or not functioning well, your body will reveal it in your most sensitive areas first. That means the problem is not just about today's performance, but about tomorrow's health risks. Men who struggle with ongoing firmness issues are at higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic conditions. What seems like a private, personal issue may actually be your body's most valuable alarm system, ringing early to give you a chance to act. And this is where perspective changes everything. When you realize that firmness is a mirror of your overall vitality, you stop seeing it as a random weakness and start recognizing it as a health marker. This understanding empowers you to take action not only for your intimate confidence, but for your entire future. By paying attention, you protect your heart, your brain, your energy levels, and your emotional balance. That is why it matters so much. It's not just about one moment. It's about the quality of your life every day. Imagine waking up with energy, walking through your day with confidence, and knowing your body is supporting you in every way. That is the opposite of ignoring the signs. By addressing this problem early, you are not only reclaiming your confidence in intimacy, but also building a foundation for decades of stronger health. You deserve to feel vibrant, energetic, and capable, not just once in a while, but consistently. That is why this problem cannot be brushed aside or hidden. The longer it's left unresolved, the more areas of life it touches. But the good news is, the earlier you acknowledge it, the more power you have to change the direction of your health. When people think of solving firmness issues, their minds often jump immediately to medications, pills, or quick fix solutions advertised everywhere. But nature has already given us powerful, safe, and effective tools that can nourish the body without side effects or dependency. One of the most overlooked yet remarkable solutions lies in natural oils. These oils, used for centuries in traditional medicine, do more than provide lubrication. They actually support the underlying systems that make firmness possible. By choosing the right oil and applying it consistently, you can improve circulation, enhance sensitivity, and restore vitality in a way that feels both natural and sustainable. Coconut oil is a perfect example. It is rich in medium-chain fatty acids that nourish the skin and improve hydration. When applied, it not only creates comfort but also gently stimulates blood flow to the area. This improved circulation is essential because firmness depends entirely on how well blood fills and stays in the tissues. By massaging coconut oil into the skin, you are encouraging healthy blood flow and strengthening the elasticity of the tissues, which in turn supports longer-lasting firmness. It's simple, natural, and safe for most men. Another powerful option is olive oil. Long celebrated in Mediterranean cultures for its healing properties, olive oil is packed with antioxidants, particularly vitamin E, which helps repair and protect blood vessels. By improving the health of these tiny vessels, you allow blood to move more freely and effectively. Over time, this doesn't just benefit your intimate performance, but also supports overall cardiovascular health. Think of it as a double gift: better vitality in the moment and stronger protection for your heart in the long run. In traditional Ayurvedic practices, oils infused with herbs like ashwagandha, clove, or saffron have been used to boost energy and stamina. Ashwagandha oil is especially valued for reducing stress and enhancing testosterone levels. Clove oil, when properly diluted, has natural warming properties that stimulate circulation and heighten sensitivity. These remedies were not designed as temporary fixes. They were part of a holistic approach to maintaining male vitality throughout life. By adopting these age-old practices, you're not only respecting your body, but also tapping into wisdom that has helped men thrive for generations. The beauty of natural oils is that they work with your body rather than against it. Unlike synthetic solutions, they don't disrupt your hormones or create a cycle of dependence. Instead, they gently restore balance. They are also accessible, found in most kitchens or health stores, and affordable, making them practical tools you can start using today. But the true secret is consistency. Applying an oil once might feel good, but using it regularly allows the benefits to accumulate. Over time, you'll notice improved firmness, longer stamina, and a greater sense of confidence in your body's natural abilities. These oils also carry a deeper benefit that is often overlooked. The act of massaging and applying them becomes a ritual of self-care. Too often, men rush through life without slowing down to connect with their bodies. Taking just a few minutes to warm the oil in your palms, to massage gently, and to breathe deeply while doing so creates relaxation and lowers stress hormones. Since stress is one of the biggest enemies of firmness, this mindful practice adds yet another layer of support. It's not just physical, it's emotional and mental as well. By replacing artificial solutions with natural oils, you are taking back control of your health. You are showing your body that you are willing to care for it, to nourish it, and to trust it. This is not about chasing a quick result. It's about building lasting strength and vitality. Every drop of oil you use is an investment in circulation, in hormonal balance, and in your confidence. Over weeks and months, these small steps add up, creating a healthier, more energized version of yourself. When it comes to improving firmness naturally, it's not enough to know what works. You have to know how to apply it in real life. This is where practical tips and examples become essential. The beauty of natural oils is that they are simple, accessible, and easy to use. But many men don't realize how small adjustments in the way they apply them can make a big difference in results. The first step is choosing a high-quality oil. If you're using coconut oil, look for cold-pressed and organic varieties because these retain the most nutrients. For olive oil, extra virgin is always best since it is rich in antioxidants and has the purest form. If you're experimenting with Ayurvedic blends or herbal infused oils, ensure they come from a trusted source to avoid unnecessary additives. The quality of what you put on your body matters as much as what you put in it. Once you've chosen your oil, preparation is important. Instead of applying it straight from the bottle, take a small amount and warm it in your palms. This not only makes the oil more soothing, but it also increases circulation in your hands, making the massage more effective. Apply it gently and consistently, focusing on massaging in circular motions. This isn't just about lubrication. It's about stimulating blood flow and awakening the tissues. The massage should last a few minutes, enough for the oil to begin absorbing and for you to feel a slight warmth in the area. That warmth is a good sign. It means circulation is improving. Some men find it helpful to incorporate this practice into their evening routine, perhaps after a shower, when the pores are open and the skin can absorb the oil more effectively. Doing it at the same time every day helps make it a habit, and habits are what create long-term change. Think of it as brushing your teeth. One day doesn't change much, but weeks and months of consistency transform your health. In addition to the massage itself, there are complementary practices that can make the effects stronger. For example, pair oil application with deep breathing exercises. As you massage, breathe in slowly through your nose, filling your lungs completely, and exhale slowly through your mouth. This simple technique lowers stress hormones like cortisol, which are known to interfere with performance. Another useful practice is pelvic floor exercises, also known as Kegels. Strengthening these muscles improves control, stamina, and blood flow. Doing a few sets each day alongside oil application creates a powerful combination that supports firmness from multiple angles. To make this even more practical, imagine a man who struggles with energy and firmness due to long hours of desk work. By the end of the day, he feels drained and his performance suffers. If he starts a nightly routine of warming coconut oil, massaging for 5 minutes, and combining it with 10 deep breaths, he will notice relaxation and circulation improving within weeks. If he adds a short walk after dinner and practices Kegels 3 times a day, the results multiply. This is how simple changes in daily routine create noticeable shifts. It's also important to remember that oil application is not an isolated act. It should be paired with lifestyle habits that reinforce its benefits. Drink enough water throughout the day, because hydration supports healthy circulation. Eat zinc and magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, nuts, and leafy greens to strengthen hormonal balance. Avoid excessive alcohol and processed foods that slow blood flow. Even small choices, like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, help improve circulation. These everyday actions, combined with the ritual of oil massage, build a stronger foundation for long-term vitality. The best part about these practices is that they put you in control. You don't need expensive treatments or complicated regimens. You only need a few minutes, a bottle of oil, and the willingness to care for your body. The consistency of small, practical steps is what leads to big results. Over time, you'll notice not just better firmness, but also improved confidence, deeper relaxation, and a sense of pride in knowing you are actively supporting your health. This is how you turn knowledge into transformation, by making it part of your life, day after day, in simple but powerful ways. When it comes to restoring firmness and energy, one-time fixes may give short-term relief, but the real transformation comes from building habits that you can sustain for a lifetime. Consistency is the key that unlocks lasting results. Think of your body like a garden. You can water it once and see some life, but only with regular care will it grow strong and healthy. The same principle applies here. Every choice you make, every small habit you repeat, builds the foundation for your vitality. The first step is to establish a routine. If you are applying natural oil, make it part of your daily schedule. Consistency doesn't mean long hours of effort. It means dedicating a few focused minutes every day. A simple nightly routine after a shower, when your body is already relaxed and the pores are open, can make all the difference. This regular practice allows the nourishing properties of the oil to accumulate, steadily improving circulation, tissue health, and sensitivity. Over weeks and months, the small investment compounds into noticeable results. Consistency must also extend beyond oil application. Your lifestyle choices either reinforce or undermine your progress. For example, exercise is one of the most powerful allies you have. Regular movement, whether it's brisk walking, strength training, yoga, or swimming, increases blood flow, reduces stress, and boosts testosterone levels naturally. Aim for at least 30 minutes of activity most days. This doesn't have to mean grueling gym sessions. It can be as simple as a walk in the park or bodyweight exercises at home. The key is to keep your body moving, because circulation is the lifeblood of firmness. Another critical habit is sleep. Too many men overlook its importance, staying up late with screens or sacrificing rest for work. Yet, deep sleep is when your body produces testosterone and repairs tissues. Without it, even the best oils or exercises will not deliver their full benefits. Prioritize 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep each night. Create a calming bedtime routine. Dim the lights, avoid heavy meals before bed, and put away your phone an hour before sleep. Over time, quality rest restores energy, balances hormones, and enhances performance. Nutrition also plays a central role in consistency. A diet rich in whole unprocessed foods strengthens your body at the core. Focus on lean proteins, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and plenty of water. Specific nutrients like zinc, magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids are particularly important for male vitality. Pumpkin seeds, spinach, avocados, and salmon are excellent options. On the other hand, minimize sugar, alcohol, and processed foods that clog blood vessels and drain energy. The consistency of your food choices shows up in the health of your circulation, hormones, and overall stamina. Stress management is another habit that cannot be ignored. High levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, directly interfere with testosterone and blood flow. If your daily life is filled with tension and anxiety, your performance will reflect it. Make stress relief part of your consistent habits. Meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even 10 quiet minutes with no screens can reset your nervous system. Spending time outdoors, connecting with loved ones, or pursuing hobbies you enjoy also lowers stress levels. The more consistently you calm your mind, the more resilient your body becomes. It's important to see all these habits as part of a bigger picture. Oil application, exercise, sleep, nutrition, and stress management are not separate. They work together like gears in a machine. When one gear turns, it supports the others. Consistently nurturing all aspects of your health creates synergy, amplifying the results in your performance and energy. This is why half-hearted or occasional effort doesn't bring lasting change, but steady commitment does. Finally, consistency also means patience. Too often, men expect results overnight and give up when they don't see immediate changes, but your body needs time to heal, strengthen, and adapt. Just as it takes months of poor habits to weaken performance, it takes weeks and months of positive habits to rebuild it. The process is gradual, but each day of consistency moves you closer to lasting vitality. Remind yourself that you are not chasing a quick fix. You are building a healthier, stronger, more confident version of yourself that will last for years. At the heart of every journey toward better health and vitality lies a powerful truth: your body is not broken. It is simply waiting for the right care to unlock its full potential. Too often, men fall into the trap of believing that once they experience weakness or inconsistency, they must resign themselves to living with it. But this belief is false, and it robs you of the strength and confidence you deserve. The reality is that your body has an incredible ability to repair, restore, and thrive when you give it the right support. This is the motivational key. I want you to hold on to. You are capable of change, and your best days can still be ahead of you. Think about this. Every cell in your body is constantly renewing. Your blood vessels can grow stronger, your hormones can rebalance, your energy can be restored. You are not stuck with the same body you had yesterday if you choose to treat it differently today. That means the future is in your hands, and every small action matters. Applying nourishing oils, eating whole foods, staying active, sleeping deeply. These are not just routines. They are signals to your body that you value it, that you are ready to invest in your strength and vitality. Motivation grows when you see yourself not as a victim of problems, but as the driver of solutions. Imagine the confidence that comes when you look in the mirror and know that you are actively supporting your health. Picture how empowering it feels to step into intimate moments, not with worry or hesitation, but with the certainty that your body will respond as you need it to. This is not just about physical results. It is about reclaiming your inner power. Confidence in your body translates into confidence in your relationships, your work, and your overall outlook on life. Of course, The journey is not always smooth. There will be days when you feel tired, when old habits tempt you, when progress feels slower than you hoped. But this is where your mindset makes all the difference. If you see setbacks as proof that change is impossible, you stop moving forward. But if you see them as part of the process, as signals that you simply need to keep going, you build resilience. Resilience is the muscle that keeps you consistent until results become undeniable. Remember, no great transformation happens overnight. It happens through patience, persistence, and the belief that the effort is worth it. Another motivational truth is that you are not doing this only for yourself. You are doing it for the people around you. When you take care of your body, you show up with more energy, more patience, and more love for your partner, your family, and your work. You inspire others who see your discipline and your growth. Your journey becomes a message of possibility for anyone who may be struggling silently, just like you once were. The ripple effect of your choices is larger than you can imagine. Ultimately, the takeaway is this: you already have the tools within your reach to restore firmness, energy, and confidence. Nature has given you safe, effective resources, and your daily habits can amplify their power. The only missing ingredient is your commitment. If you decide today to take small, consistent steps, you will be amazed at how much your body can give back to you. Don't let fear, shame, or impatience hold you back. Let belief, action, and persistence carry you forward. So whenever doubt creeps in, remind yourself you are not broken. You are becoming. Every day you make the choice to care for yourself. You are building the man you want to be, stronger, healthier, more vibrant. The best version of you is waiting, and it begins with the actions you take today. That is the motivation to hold close, because once you believe in your power to change, nothing can stop you from creating the life and vitality you deserve. So my message to you is this: don't wait until weakness becomes your normal. Start today, apply nature's gift, care for your health, and watch your confidence rise. Firmness, vitality, and energy are within your reach. Take the first step now, because your best health begins with the choices you make today.